It's been about, I think it's at least 5 days since I made my last video. Things are still incredibly tough in bits. I'm burnt out. I'm exhausted. I'm just hanging in there for a miracle. I think I last finished up, it was around December 95. Now, as I said, the afternoon I had got, I was starting to get some sleep. The pain was starting to go out of my eyes. I was putting on a lot of weight, but life wasn't as miserable as I had for the other 6 years, July, August, September, 3 months that were like a complete nightmare. Now, of course, I wasn't the person I used to be. You can't really see the bags here because of the light. If it was in natural light, you could see the bags a mile away. I mean, I didn't have those at 14 or 15. Well, the bags came in, the first bags appeared under my eyes at the age of 15 years. February, March, April, May, June, 15 years, 4 months and less than 3 weeks. And I used to have a little Beatles hairstyle mop top, even though I was told several times by a so-called doctor that it was all in my imagination and I'd never go bald, or I had delusions about hair loss. I have it written down. I remember I read it out to you. It was not in fact true that I was losing hair, so I know it's not a fact either. So, for once, this Christmas was probably the best Christmas I had since 1988. So that's 7 years. No, I mean, it wasn't spectacular. Even the Christmas in '88 wasn't either. But at least I was livable. All the bad things that happened there over the previous, say, since the beginning of '89 at the age of 15, up until a few months earlier, late September, the bad treatment, you had no choice because there's nobody to complain in this country. You get absolutely nowhere. The whole system is shambolic. These people can literally get away with murder, and there's nothing you can do. So I'm going to go on. Went through Christmas. I think I went back into hospital for some bizarre reason. I think it was March, late March. I just checked recently. I haven't checked the exact day. I remember I knew I wasn't in there. I think it was in there for must be in 6 days. I don't know why I went in. I obviously thought they could do things like maybe give me hair stuff, but they couldn't. I must have just signed myself out, so I had enough of this. So I actually went to a so-called sleep lab. Now, I didn't go into the sleep. I went to the so-called consultant. I think it was around March '96. I told her I had chronic insomnia. This is what she said to me. Don't drink too much tea or coffee and do plenty of exercise. Oh, I was dumb at the time. I should have said, look, that's a load of baloney. I knew that when I was a kid, when I was 10 years of age. That ain't rocket science. This is a specialist in here. And that was it. And she kept putting her hand out, make sure to give the money. It was £20 back then. That was a consultant fee. I don't know what it is at the moment. It's probably €175 or 200 for the same so-called consultancy fee. I mean, I told my brother recently, my brother said you should have never paid it. This is how bad they are. They don't give a crap. I thought she was going to say, well, okay, we're going to take you into the sleep lab when the bed becomes available. We're going to monitor you, which is what they should do. And, of course, then you prove that you can't sleep, and hopefully it never happened. That's all he ever did, is looking for money, money, money. He always wanted you to pay up. I shouldn't have paid up. I should just walked out. But then, of course, they would take legal, even over £20 those days. They'd actually send you a letter from some sort of solicitor's firm or lawyer's firm, as they call it in America, threatening you to take you to court. Oh yeah, that petty they would, or they might even actually call security. I wouldn't be surprised. So well, let's go on. So okay, March. Can't remember what I'd done too much in '96. Whether I went to that day centre or not, I can't remember. I remember the next time I went back into hospital was around September, late August, early September '96. This would be the last time for a considerable length of time afterwards. I went back in. I think they put me on a different drug called olanzapine, which actually worked at the time. That helped me sleep better. Just by coincidence, it has one of the side effects is that can help you sleep better, but it also puts on weight. and I think they actually monitored me brain for one night. But I was on a ton of drugs. I was on as olanzapine, Dalmain. Trying to think of the others. Tofranil, that's like an Afrinil, I think, just another version of it. Maybe one or two others. So they're all kind of sedatives and sleep-inducing drugs. Okay, it was mannered. I think they said it was up. The drugs must have been good at the time, and actually I can see the veins there in my eye. You can see them there. Look how big they are. That left eye, they're huge. There's an example of them. I've got those due to the insomnia. So remember, I was there now a month or two later. We're in the it's very free move. You can walk down and play snooker. This is gone now. One of the lads, I only made a little joke. It was harmless now. This was a harmless joke. It wasn't, I don't do jokes like we're hurting people. It was just a schoolboy joke. And he hit me. Just like that. He went bang. I was in shock, of course. And then, of course, I was very honest. I told the nurse there that this evil nurse, you'll find out soon what she's like. And I said, I got hit. But I was honest. I said I made a harm. I said I told what the joke. I'm not going to say what the joke is here because I'd give away his name. But if I told you the joke, you say, look, it's like saying calling somebody like Billy silly. Hey, there's silly Billy. That's how harmless it was. Just like kids joke. And I told her, hit me, and I said I was one that made the joke up first, so I wasn't like trying to pretend that I said it was totally blameless, but I told exactly what the joke, sorry. And I'm going to tell you what happens next with this nurse in particular. I'm going to tell you she's like a monster. So I'll be around late November 96. Alright, God bless, bye, thanks very much.